Could South Korea's new undersea capability change the power balance on the Korean Peninsula? On October 29, 2025, the United States officially approved South Korea's move toward deploying submarines powered by reactor-driven propulsion. This decision marked more than a transfer of advanced technology. It represented a new level of trust between Washington and Seoul. The United States rarely shares this kind of system. Not with Japan, not with Germany, and only a few select allies ever gain such access. So when Washington told Seoul, "You may operate nuclear-based propulsion beneath the sea," it was not merely an engineering license. It was an invitation to join a very small circle of nations that can stay hidden, silent, and enduring in the depths. For decades, South Korea relied on Allied fleets and diesel-electric submarines that needed to surface often for air and fuel, while North Korea invested heavily in shorter-range missile submarines meant to surprise. Now that Seoul has completed digital simulation and preparatory work for this next generation of propulsion, the path toward full operational capability appears much shorter than most expected. Experts at RAND Corporation and Jane A.S. Defense Weekly describe this as a strategic watershed for East Asia, a shift from reliance to autonomy, from visible deterrence to invisible endurance. A submarine powered by nuclear energy isn't about carrying warheads. It's about endurance and reach. It can remain submerged for months, travel across oceans in complete silence, and conduct observation or strategic patrols without ever revealing its position. That means deterrence now comes from uncertainty, from the awareness that what you cannot see might already be there. This quiet capability redefines South Korea's defense posture, giving it the power to maintain peace not through confrontation but through presence. Yet with every step forward, new questions arise. How will North Korea react to a neighbor that can now operate unseen in its own waters? Will Pyongyang escalate rhetoric and provocations before Seoul's new platform enters service? Or will it adapt to a new balance where silent endurance replaces sudden surprise? Analysts warn that approval is only the beginning. Building the full ecosystem, from reactor safety to crew training and fuel cycle logistics, requires years of coordination and transparency under international oversight. Still, South Korea already has one of the world's most advanced shipbuilding industries, proven by the KSS-3 class and large destroyer programs, meaning the industrial base and technical expertise are largely in place. Officials have stated that core simulations and systems modeling are complete, suggesting that once funding and certification align, practical deployment could move rapidly. The contrast with Australia is striking. Under the AUKUS agreement, Canberra received approval years earlier to acquire nuclear-powered submarines from the United States and the United Kingdom. Yet even with strong political will, Australia faces enormous delays. Its first leased Virginia-class boats are expected only in the early 2030s, and domestically built units may not appear until the early 2040s. The causes lie in industrial bottlenecks, workforce shortages, and the sheer complexity of establishing reactor-driven naval propulsion from scratch. Australia's struggle highlights just how demanding such a capability is, and why Seoul's rapid progress has caught global attention. When South Korea finally fields its long-endurance submarine, the regional landscape will change. North Korea's undersea advantage, built on small diesel-electric boats and short-range launch systems, will diminish. China will have to reevaluate its maritime plans in the Yellow Sea and the East China Sea, while Japan quietly debates whether to modernize its own fleet faster. The United States, meanwhile, gains a stronger partner capable of sharing undersea monitoring responsibilities without additional American hulls in the region. For Koreans who lived through the war and rebuilding years, this is more than defense modernization. It is a symbol of national progress. A nation once reliant on others for survival now holds the technological and strategic depth to protect its own seas. The reactor-driven submarine represents independence, endurance, and the maturity of a country that can balance strength with restraint. But as power beneath the waves grows, so does responsibility. The question that remains is the same one we started with. Will this new capability guarantee long-term peace on the Korean Peninsula, or will it open a new era of quiet competition beneath the surface of the sea?